everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make this walnut and asparagus salad, which will be great as a side dish to take to a potluck or just on your own family's table. I'm starting with half a cup of walnuts that I've toasted. And if you've never toasted walnuts before, just put them in a dry skillet over medium heat for 3 or 4 minutes. Keep an eye on it because they will burn pretty quickly. And then just put them in a bowl to cool down. To that, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm going to zest my lemon right over this. To zest a lemon, you just want to take the colored part off without getting all the way down to the white pithy part. That part is much more bitter. And so you get a nice lemon flavor if you just take off the very outermost part of the rind. Get all of that into the bowl. We're going to put half a cup of Parmesan cheese, some black pepper. You don't have to crack it. You can use the kind that's already done and that will be fine. And some parsley. This is a pretty small bunch, so I'm going to use all of the top part. I'm just going to run my knife through it a few times, 2 or 3 times. You can make it as small as you want or leave it as whole as you want. We'll put all of that in the bowl. I'm going to give it a mix and then set it aside. And then I'm going to go to my black beans. So I've got a whole can of black beans that I have drained and rinsed in this bowl. And to this, I'm going to add a bunch of fresh asparagus that I washed and trimmed and cut pretty small. I cut it on a diagonal because I think it looks pretty that way, but you could cut it straight or diagonal if you want. Now we're also going to add a little bit of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil here. And the juice from that lemon that we zested. So just cut it in half and squeeze the juice right in. Now we'll toss this together. And these are the 2 components for our salad. If you wanted to make this ahead of time, then just leave these 2 components separate, your 2 separate bowls. Store this covered in the refrigerator. Store this covered in the refrigerator separately because it does have that cheese in there, so you want it in the fridge. And then right before you serve it, you're going to take your bowl of walnuts and parsley and cheese, put it into the bowl with the asparagus and the black beans, give it a toss, and you're ready to go. This dish is loaded with vitamins and minerals. The black beans are going to give you lots of fiber. It's going to be a tasty, healthy side dish. If the Parmesan cheese does not give it quite enough salty flavor for you, you could add a little bit of salt, but I don't think you're going to need it. I hope you'll try this one.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.